start streaming on YouTube. We'll see you guys there. Alright, it says I am green. I'm just gonna wait till I see it in my chat over there. It's gonna be a good day, good live stream, tail tea time. Who's excited? Let's see, we have 2 people that say they were waiting on the YouTube stream. And now, of course, it's buffering, so that's no fun. There it is. Okay. Let's see, is anyone here? Maybe I should post that I am live. That would be smart. It's always smart. And maybe... Ah, there we go. We have Cora Baker. Hey, hey. Who else is here? Say hi if you're here. I would love to see you. Love to chat with you. We have Plofsen. Hello, Plofsen at Animal Care 101 says hello. Hi, friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So today, you guys may have seen the thumbnail, and it's like pretty good. Hi, Mermaid Luna. It is tail tea time, and I'm gonna talk about Galaxy Tails, which is excellent because I just got, bam, this done. Heck yeah. So there we go. This is done by Mermaid Vlogs. Hey there! There she is, right there, Mermaid Vlogs. So she did this amazing, here I'm gonna move over so you guys can see my face. She did this amazing Galaxy edit of myself and my Andromeda tail from Finfolk, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. It looks so much better on my computer. When I was on my phone, I'm like, but now it's on my computer, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can see like all the little details, and it's beautiful. You love that pic. Thank you, Fantasy Girl. It is awesome. I am unbelievably stoked. So if you want any form of like mermaid photo editing, cosplay, whatever, done, Mermaid Vlogs, I put a link to her website in the description. She does mostly like underwater photo editing. If you take a look at her Instagram feed, it's just, it's so good. So I was like, I have an idea for a photo, but it's like super mediocre, but I want to fix it and make it pretty, and she just like blew me away with like how much detail she added and got rid of, because I was at like an outdoor pool, and there was this really beautiful like just black night sky behind me, and I was like, can it be a galaxy? And I was like, I should do that. I'm like, but you know who'd be better at doing it? Abby. So she does edit, so just email her, DM her, and ask for a commission, because they're pretty good, and let her know I sent you. So that is that. I'm just going to quickly post this on my Instagram story live right now. Maybe I should add a link too, that might be helpful. Hold on a second, I'm just going to send this to, actually I'm in a group chat right now, people are making plans for tonight, and I'm just like, boom! Just paste my own link into the group chat. Sometimes, like, I don't know if you guys do this, but I find it's just easier if I'm, like, sharing something that I just, like, just send it to whatever chat I'm currently in. So if I'm, like, talking to my boyfriend and I need to send myself something, I just send it to him, and then I save it on my phone. And he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, look at this thing. Also, I'm really just using you as, like, a vessel for transporting things. But it's fine. Okay. That is posted on my Instagram. I'll leave this up for a couple more seconds as I say hi to a few more people. Who else have we got? Mystic Sinner, and Daniela, and Plofsen, and that's it. Oh, I thought there was more in the chat. Anyways, so, today we're going to talk about Galaxy Tails. So if you guys know, I am like a galaxy mermaid. I'm Faith, the intergalactic space mermaid, and I love it, and it's so fun. So I thought I would talk about all my different galaxy-inspired tales and the stories behind them and just kind of like the whole aesthetic and how it evolved. So I won't like read all the questions in the chat. I'll like maybe like glance back to a few comments, but after I do start this section we can talk more about like specific comments or questions you guys want to Q&A it up. So Galaxy Mermaid started. You know what, honestly, I was, like, thinking about it before this live stream. I was like, when did it start? So, once upon a time, when I was a small child, I was a space kid. Sorry, I'm gonna... I don't know. I don't like the lighting here. Oops. I was a space kid. I was the kid that was a nerd, a dork about space. I read astronaut books. I loved going to planetariums and just looking at space and looking at the stars, and I was that dork that was like, there's Ursula Major, and there's Ursula Major, and there's Ursula Minor, and that sort of stuff. Oh, that's Orion's belt. And So I've always loved space for a very, very young age. I always like looking up. I go, in high school, I'd go to, like, telescope nights where there'd be, like, space nerds with telescopes in the field of art. It was just, I love space, and I think just, like, the creation of the universe is just so fascinating, and I like watching space movies, and so yeah, I like space, and I've liked space for a while, and so I kind of, like, I've always liked it, and then in high school, it was the galaxy aesthetic time. Yeah! Ooh! Sort of cringy, but I embraced it. I love the galaxy aesthetic, like, you know, the Hot Topic, internet, Tumblr aesthetic. I was one of those kids, and still am, kind of deep down. So, you know, I have galaxy pants, I still have a galaxy backpack from Dan and Phil, actually, because I'm that kind of kid. And I have a galaxy dress, and I had these, like, kind of awful Hot Topic galaxy pants, but I just still really like space. I like the galaxy aesthetic, and it's not just that it's space, it's that the sort of aesthetic, the Tumblr galaxy aesthetic, was also, like, in colors that I really liked, like purples and magentas and pinks and dark indigos, and so I was like, I like this. And so I kind of adopted it as my channel branding colors, like, pretty much, like, from the first year I started YouTube, I was like, these are going to be my branding colors, and if you guys remember, my old banner had, like, a galaxy in the background that I modified to be a little bit more my colors, and so I like the galaxy aesthetic, and actually, so that was sort of, like, all through high school, and all through high school I started, Plumstein said, do you have a Discord? I have one, but it's for my patrons, so if you want to join it, I've got a link to my Patreon in the description. But anyways, so high school came and went, and while I was in high school I started mermaiding, but when I was mermaiding, I definitely leaned towards more, like, blues and greens and turquoises, sort of like the Ariel aquamarine aesthetic. I liked it, so, let's see, whereas tail number 2 is next to the orange one, next to Mako, that is the really light tealy one, and then I also, tail number 3 is that long skinny blue one next to the big blue one. So that was sort of, like, how I did things. That's, like, my mermaid aesthetic. And then into college, so when I was in college, I realized this is a crucial part of my mermaid journey, my galaxy mermaid journey, was I got this bedspread. You guys know what it looks like, you've seen my videos. It was from Redbubble, and I saw an ad for a pillow that had that print, the Galaxy Mermaid print, and I was like, ugh. And I was like, I found it. My aesthetic. You can combine the two! And so I combined the two, and I do want to get another version of that bedspread because it's getting a little crusty and gross because I've had it for like 4 years, but I was like, oh my goodness, Galaxy Mermaids, this should be my thing. But at the time, no one really made Galaxy Mermaid tails, and while I was in college and kind of was sort of figuring out the Mersona and the aesthetic, I was like, I'd figured out the nerd maid thing, I'd figured that out, and I was just getting a lot of tails for free to review, and so I didn't really have, like, a set look. Like, if anything, I would default to, like, a blue or a green tail, like my green suntail. That was kind of my Mersona look for a while. So I was just kind of like, green mermaid Ariel, yay! And so that was sort of my Mersona. And then, this is really a turning point, I met Virtuoso. I met them online, and they're wonderful, and they made me some bracers, which you see behind the shoulder here, that bracer right there, and they, yeah, they just, like, they were like, we can do custom things and custom colors. I'm like, ooh. And then they're like, how about a mermaid tail? I'm like, ooh. And they're like, so what would you want? And I was like, anything? They're like, anything. I was like, And I said, I don't really know. I said, you guys are artists, you guys know what you're doing. I just said, I want galaxy. I want galaxy. I want something galaxy. And they're like, oh, we can work with that. And so, this is kind of the beginning of the Galaxy Mermaid, is this beautiful tail from Virtuoso. Still one of my favorites. I don't swim in it as much as I should, just because it's kind of delicate, so I don't want to, like, it's just such a work of art. So it's this beautiful girl. So she is, so we have kind of this black, sparkly hollow on the outside. On the inside, we've got this sort of rainbow oil slick, which is gorgeous. And then we've got dark purples and then magenta, kind of fin colors. You can see here on the sides here. And, I need to grab the monofin cover. Please hold. And then underneath the fluke, we have Oh, these are the pants that match it. Oh, where's the fluky cover? Oh, where did I put that? Oh, no, it's in my miscellaneous. Sorry, I'm in the midst of, like, reorganizing all of my mermaid stuff, so some things I can't remember where I put them. Here it is. Nope, these are the shorts. Where's my fluke cover? Oh, I'm very confused. Oh, there it is. Found it. So, underneath this mesh skirt at the bottom for the fluke, so it wasn't translucent, they put this, which is beautiful. It's kind of stretched out now, which is a bummer, but it was, originally it was like this very bright, vibrant teal. Oh, geez, I just realized it's got a big-ass rip in it. Okay. But it's this nice teal, and then it has these traily swoopy bits, which are teal and purple, and so it was kind of like, was like the teal and the dark colors, and I liked it. Still seen better days, but if you want to check it out, I've got some videos swimming in it on my channel, and I did a video, I don't know, in like the summer that had like all of my Virtuosa stuff swimming, and it was pretty good. So anyways, so that was the start of the Galaxy stuff, and they were like, oh yes. So it was kind of like a witchy, rainbow, hollow, gothic mermaid tale, and I loved it. But around that time, FinFun, the one and only FinFun, they came out with a Galaxy tale, and people were tagging me in it non-stop. So shortly after I got the Virtuosa one, I bought this, and oh my gosh, this was like the answer to my Galaxy mermaid tale prayers. Now, I kind of like, there's a few qualms I had about the design. One was like, I really hated this. I wasn't fond of the fluke. I mean, I liked the coloring of it, but it was kind of eh. Also, there's black bits on it. That's gross. And then it, like, sort of this mottled pattern, like, it didn't line up in the side seams, like the front to back, so you can see it, like, eh. Gross transition. So, there were some problems I had with this tail, but overall, I loved it, and I still, like, this is one of my favorite tails to travel with, and I love swimming in it, and it's still in very good shape, and it fits me, and it's got, like, all the colors of Galaxy that I love, and so I was very, very happy to get this one, and I was like, okay, things are coming together. And then, after I got this tail, I kind of got distracted by Orange Mako. Behold Mako. I got, like, a few tails kind of in between the FinFun Galaxy and Mako, I think, maybe, like, one or two, yeah, and they were really poo, but, then I got Mako, and I love Mako so much. And I still do, and I need to swim in her again. But, yeah, so I kind of got distracted by that, and people were like, oh my crap, you look so red and orange, and I was like, ah! But I was like, I still like Galaxy, guys. And then Suntails, they sent me this one, which I kind of liked the sort of dark inkiness to it, and I don't know, these little, like, white patches sort of look like stars to me. This is just kind of a footnote. I liked this one. And then after that, after this one, I left for tour, so I didn't really get to receive a whole lot of mermaid tails. But, actually no, just kidding, something monumental happened in between. So, right around the time that I got that suntail, I placed an order for something, and that was my silicone tail! And so, in a coffee shop around spring break time of 2 years ago, myself and my friend Rebecca, we sat down and we just dreamed up a tail. And my friend got an art tablet, and we were very terrible at using it, but we, like, drew out a Galaxy tail for Mermaid Amethea. And y'all always beg me in my live streams to show my mermaid tail, my silicone, and I'm gonna do it today for you guys, just special for this one. Ugh. Here she is. My Mermaid Amethea Galaxy tail. So we've got blended waist. It goes from like this dark indigo, which is just like absolutely my favorite. I love it so much. And then it goes down into kind of a purple. Or actually no, it starts kind of in a purple, and then it like flows down from the inky indigo. And then we got the teal on the fluke, and my base cleffies on the fluke, and the pink, because you gotta bring the pink in there. And then I also brought in the pink. By the way, this tail weighs 35 pounds, so if you see me gasping and weaving, he's wheezing, this is why. And then I grabbed the pink into the fluke, which is my favorite. And I also brought some pink into these little heel fins, which I kind of regret getting, but here they are. They're ripping. And, oh yeah, and obviously, like, it's Galaxy because of the dotting on the side. And you can tell pretty easily from, like, the coloring. But yeah, that's the Galaxy aesthetic. And I was like, this is the be-all, end-all. And it pretty much is. It is the be-all, end-all of my Galaxy Tales. But I wasn't done! Oh no, I was not done. So, I went on tour, and it was great and fabulous, and shopping for Mermaid was like, hey girlfriend, you get a new tail. And I was like, oh yeah! So you can see it right here. This is Sea Star, because she's the sister tail to Galaxy, the Galactic Beast. So we have this one. Now, what I love about Sea Star is that I just kind of gave her the design and said, do your own interpretation of it. But you can still tell it's like the same. So we got the blended waves, we got this sort of purple to dark indigo, but she added a lot more teal, which is beautiful. And the dorsal. Oh, the dorsal, I love it so much. And we added the bass clefs on both sides, because for you guys who don't know, I play the bass, and my my username used to be Faith on the Bass, so I gotta bring the bass into it. And I've always loved bass clefs, and I just think they're pretty. We got the pink on the fluke, and she just glitter the heck bombed this tail. So, taking a close look at it. It smells like soap stain remover. We have all these little glittery sparkles. Oh, I saw someone said something about, does Galaxy Tails offer glow-in-the-dark tails? FinFun had a glow-in-the-dark lunar tide tail, which I was tempted to get, but I was like, I already have one. So, they do. There are a few that glow in the dark. So, that's this one, and you can definitely tell, like, it's definitely, like, stars, not just little dots, which I love. So that is this guy. And then, this past summer, FinFun came out, well, this was a while ago, but they came out with 2 other Galaxy Tails, and they discontinued the pink one, and I'm so sad. So, okay, this is the Nebula, FinFun Nebula tail. I did a video swimming in it with Justine. My family makes fun of me. They call it the camo tail. But listen, it's like my freshwater mermaid tail. I call this one Space Base, because freshwater mermaid, bass fish, bleh. Anyways, no one cares. But FinFun came out with this one, and they also have a sister tail to it, which is pink. And if anyone is, like, knows of anyone that's trying to get rid of one or sell one of this design, but in the pink and black, please let me know, because I really want to get that tail. And I, like, legit asked the girl at FinFun at Mermagicon, I was like, do you have any? And they're like, no, we got rid of them, they're discontinued. And I was like, curse you, limited edition tails. But, so I got this guy, and I like it because, so, some design improvements from the Lunar Tide is, okay, what I don't like is I don't like this weird glitteriness at the end. I mean, it's pretty, but it's also, like, kind of tacky, a little plasticky looking. But I really like how they did the fluke. It's a lot seamless of a transition. I think they maybe took my feedback into consideration. I love the kind of gold sheen on it. The print is still, like, doesn't line up on the sides, but it's a little, like, easier. It's just a little bit better the way they did it. And they've got, like, glitter on the top here, which is kind of silly, but it's not bad. Like, no, this tail isn't bad. It's not very me, but it's Galaxy, so I had to get it. And yeah, so it's like a little present to myself. It's very different from any of my other tails, but I like that it still incorporates the Galaxy theme into it. So when I got this, I was like, you can still have a Galaxy tail, but it doesn't have to be in Galaxy colors. Foreshadowing, perhaps. So this is called the Nebula, and its sister is called the Andromeda. So please, if anyone has this FinFun limited edition Andromeda, I'd take it in really any size from, like, kids size 12 up, because I can modify it, but please, 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 please. Okay. And then, speaking of Andromeda, yoink! Finfolk came out with this little thing in May, and I was like, hello, please, I need it. So it looks like, it doesn't look like my silicone tail, but it's got a lot of the same coloring, and I'm like, oh yeah. So it goes from, it's like my exact colors. Like, it's totally my aesthetic. It goes from a teal to a purple to, like, a magenta, and then we got more of the same colors on the fluke. No, it doesn't have stars, it doesn't have bass clefs, but maybe I should modify it. Thinkings. So I love it. I love it. I love it. It's totally space themed. And you can see me wear it in the thumbnail of this video. Look at it, Floop. Look at me with the stars. Oh yeah, and by the way, I am wearing my Shop Vancouver Mermaid top that matches my galaxy tail and my bracers that match my galaxy tail. Really good. If you want to go to Shop Vancouver Mermaid and get a top or something, use my code NERDMAID for 10% off. Ding! Okay, I'll leave that while I grab my next tail. Actually, my next two tails, because you guys might know I got them. Please hold. Ooh, just stepped on my silicone tail. That's not nice. Alright. So, once upon a time, like 3 years ago, once upon a time 5 years ago, Murray Taylor made his Eco Tails, which were trash. They used the Aquarius monofin, which is poo, but, you know, he was trying. He was doing fabric tails, which is great. But they weren't very good. And then he got the new fabric, and he got the idea of doing more than 2 designs that look bad. And he made a couple of, like, fishy-inspired tails, like a mahi-mahi tail and a koi tail, and they were, like, very short run. Murray Taylor did these things. This was before he did his, like, actual good tails, but after he did his bad fabric tails, so it was, like, it's an interesting piece of Murray Taylor history. And one of them was a whale shark tail. And I was gonna do a review, but it sort of fell through, which is and I saw a few for sale, but they weren't in very good condition, but I really wanted this whale shark tail because, you guys know whale sharks, they have, like, dotties and they look really pretty. Well, when I went to MerMagicCon this weekend, I stopped by the Murray Taylor booth, and I was like, okay, I've got to buy something. I was hoping that they would have the guppy tail in Splish Splash, but they didn't bring it, and I was like, And there's a few that I was kind of like, tempting, like a little bit. I mean, I don't have a fantasy fin, and I'm not going to buy one because I don't want to bring one back with me. I was like, sort of tempting, you know, maybe I could shove one of my tails into a Fantasy 1 or a Mahina into a Fantasy 2, like, that could work. But I saw some of them in person, like the ones that I was kind of like, over, like the one that looks suspiciously like my Andromeda tail for the Fantasy 2. I actually really love that one, but I saw it in person, I was kind of like, it's not that exciting. It's not, like, I don't know. I wasn't super fond of the prints. Some of the Murray Taylor Tales prints are fantastic, and some of them are like, it could be better. I'm so spoiled because I'm a Shop Vancouver Mermaid ambassador, and I've seen so many of your tails in person. Let's see, this convention I saw 6. So 5, not including myself, and then in my pod, there is 6, 7, 30 with Courtney's, 8, 9, who else has one? 10, 11, 12, 13. I've seen, like, over a dozen Shop Vancouver Mermaid tails, and it's like, Anyways. So, the Murray Taylor booth. And so I was kind of like humming and hawing. I was like, I do want to get something, because I can't just go to MerMagicCon where they have all this, like, crazy discounted product from Murray Taylor and not get something. And then I saw this on the rack, and I was like, holy crap! And I saw it to Candy, I'm like, you have this! She's like, yeah! I'm like, I've wanted one for so long. It's in my size. Now, the thing about this one is that it's a misprint because it's the same front and back, but I don't care because it's the part that I like, and it's in my size. Now, I don't have an Aquarius, so I just stuffed my 2 tails monofin into it, which actually looks pretty good because it's sort of a dolphin-y shape. But guys, I got the Murray Taylor whale shark tail, which is not sold anymore. I got it for 25 bucks. I was so happy. I was like crying happy tears. I'm like, I know you guys hate me because I'm like, the first tail I'm buying is like a discontinued misprint, but I'm so excited! So I really want to swim with this, possibly with my friend Mermaid Zelda, because she's got a blue and white Murray Taylor, and I think it would look fancy together. But I got this one. I'm so happy because it's kind of like galaxy-ish, and it's got the dotties, and I love it. So stay tuned. I'll try and like put some pictures in this one. But it's so cute. I don't have I do have a name for it. I've had a name for this tail in mind for so long. And it's Destiny, because it was Destiny that I get it. And I'm still kind of sick from the convention, but yay! So that's that one. That's tail number 31, by the way. And then I won the Merlympics. Well, I came in second place, but the person who came in first place forfeited her win, which meant that I got some things. I got this beautiful crown from Fins and Seashells, which is Helena the Mermaid on Etsy. Yes, isn't it ridiculous? I love it. I am the winner. And I got, that design is spot on. Boo! Bad pun. And then I got a fin fun. So the fin fun people, they're like, take a tail, any tail. And I'm like, okay. And I got this one. I think it's called the Moon Dream. So I don't have a striped tail, really, so I'm super excited, and it's in my colors, and it's just gorgeous. Like, I'd seen it online, but I didn't realize how pretty it would be in person. It's almost got a parrotfish vibe, and I love it, so I think I'm going to swim this after my shift tomorrow at the pool, so I'm super excited. It's got all the foil dots on it, and the fluke tips are coated in silicone, and yeah, it's just like a really pretty tail, and it's totally in my colors, so I was like, okay, I'm getting this one. They're like, I mean, we could send you a different one. I was like, the only other one I want is the Andromeda, so I'll take this one. And it's really cute. It's, like, really growing on me. Like, I just got it in the package, and then I took it out the last tail T-Dem. I'm like, this slaps. This is a great tail. I don't think that the front and back are different. I think they're the same print front and back, but it's still super cool. So, that's the end. That's the end. I swear, that's the end of my Galaxy tails. I mean, I do have, like, Galaxy leggings, I've got my mermaid Galaxy stuff, but yeah, that's it. So, that's all the Galaxy tails. What are we at right now? 25 minutes. Awesome. So, I'm gonna scroll up and read a few things, that you guys have said. Enoch said, Mead, Reese title, also me. Yes, Galaxy. Are you having a great weekend? I am. I hung out with some of my friends, introduced my boyfriend to a few of my friends, which was fun. And we went to a cafe that has board games, which is really good, and yes. Oh, we've got Galaxy Mermaid with lightsabers. Don't tempt me, guys. This is, oh, I should make one out of PVC pipe, but I have absolutely no talent. But yes, if you guys, okay, little fun fact, so you know my intro, which, by the way, if you guys, ever, I just want to see if it works, actually. If you guys ever, like, subscribe to my channel or send me a super chat on here, a little pop-up will show in. So I'm just gonna do this real quick. Let's see. Grounded Geek is watching this on a 55-inch screen TV. That is fantastic. I love it when people watch stuff on, like, their TVs. They, like, watch, like, Twitch live streams or whatever, and I'm like, it's so ridiculous, and it's so wholesome and so good, because it's, like, some idiot like me on their MacBook or on their phone, like, hey, guys, here's a live stream, and then it's just, like, someone's like, entertainment. I don't know, it amuses me. Okay, sorry. I'm almost there. Okay, I need to test this. I want to see if it'll pop up. Sometimes it doesn't, but test super chat. Yeah! So you guys heard that little sound? That was, that's my little pop-up. So if you send a super chat, I don't know why I didn't send, like, the text with the super chat, or if you subscribe or even send a donation at the Streamlabs link, it'll do that little pop-up thing. So if you want to do something to make the little pop-up go. But the thing I said about that is that it is the sound of a lightsaber, because I'm a giant geek, and it's, like, actually two different lightsaber sounds, so fun factoid for you guys, that's a lightsaber sound. My friends that I sent my thing into the chat, they're like, I can't watch it right now. I'm like, it's fine, I don't care, I was just sending the link to myself. Anyways. Emmy said, I hope I'll be able to get my second tail soon, but I paid my cell phone bill and back to Kickstarter that has 2 necklaces I picked up from my Marvel Persona. Yay! That's a good idea. Why don't you swim in the in the nebula tail in a swamp? Because that's gross. Faith, I chose a tail color I wanted to save up for months ago. Now you show me all the tails. I'm starting to hesitate. It's a problem. It's a problem. It's a real problem. What about a Ghost Galaxy tail? That'd be cool. If you're ever back at the Andromeda, Florida Springs, I'll bust out my Andromeda and twin with you. Ooh, yes. That'd be fun to swim my Finn folks in the springs. Get the tail you were saving up for. Faith did a video on someone about a while ago where getting a tail you wanted will be more rewarding. Yes, I was actually just thinking about that video because someone I know posted a video that was, like, kind of similar to the video I did with that other person, but, like, it's not copying, but I was kind of like, oh, I did a video like that, like, 2 years ago. Oh, Mermaid Lolly is here. Hello. Marbella has gorgeous crowns. Oh, now that you're getting started. Oh, speaking of Galaxy, actually, I have this Galaxy crown from Wonderland Arts, if you guys remember my live stream a couple weeks ago, and I brought it to the convention. I got so many compliments on it, and now I'm addicted to buying expensive crowns, so there's that. But yeah, it's really pretty. and it's got like little dotties. You guys can't see it very well, but it's got like little sparkles. Oh yeah, there you go. Now you can see the sparkles. Glitter, and it's really cute. So I very much enjoy this crown. Okay, what other things? Her universe has Captain America and Iron Man bikinis, and I was so happy, but they didn't have my size available anymore. No! Send them an email and be like, please! And send them a photo of you and your tail, and they'll be like, oh my gosh, okay, just for you. Maybe not, but you never know. Sky Landwalker is what I name a whale shark themed tail. That's cool, but I'm going to name it Destiny after the Finding Dory thing. I want a mermaid tail so much. I believe in you. You can do it. You can get a mermaid tail. So I think it's time for our next segment, which is called... Oh wait, hold on a sec. Mermaid Lolly said something. Speaking of Galaxy, I've been crafting today, made earrings for the UK convention, some dangly Galaxy squid. That's awesome. Very good. Very excited. I'm excited that you're going to the UK Mermaid Convention. I look forward to seeing. What about Destiny's Child? No. Okay, anyways. So, Simon Sadies is here. Hello, good to see you. I'm working on our Patreon stickers because I was like, oh wow, this is a short month. And so, I just need to get some stamps and then I'll send them out. So yeah, I have a Patreon, by the way, if you want free stickers, if you want Discord exclusive videos, all that good stuff. I was going to do a Finfolk bloopers video, but then I lost all my Finfolk footage, and I was like, dang it! So yeah, good thing I got my Finfolk review out, but I lost all the footage, and I was like, okay, I guess no more bloopers. That was funny. Nice, thank you. Anyways, so, okay, time for comment of the week. This comment is from my last Tail Tea Time from none other than Felicia with Fins. She said, well, this is the first thing she said, was so nice to see you guys. Hopefully you can travel closer closer to you for some mermaid meetups this year. And it was funny because she typed that as she was still watching it, and I was like, hee. I'm like, you don't know, but we say a lot about you. And then she said, oh god, thank you for all the nice things you said about me. Literally made my day, and I love getting to know you both a bit better this year. So if you guys want to watch my last Tail Tea Time, it is with Justine, the mermaid seamstress, and we talk all about Mermagicon and answer every possible question you could have about Mermagicon. So it was, yeah, it was a good time. I really enjoyed that live stream, and I did introduce my 2 new tails. Which reminds me, okay, I need to say, like, help me name my tail. My Moon Lotus tail, I think it's called, from FinFun. I need a name for it. Anyway, so that was nice. Thank you, Felicia with Fins. Miss you, Fishy. I have to get back to work. Ta-ta for now. Bye! I hope to see you in California! I love her. She's the best. So yeah, that's the comment of the week. What other segments do I do? I don't know. I want to go to Mermagicon, but they're during college time, and I'm pissed. That sucks. Well, it was during work time. I took a 4-day weekend. I only work 4 days a week at my job because I'm like, no, I want a day for mermaid stuff. Please, that's all I have. So I don't work Mondays normally, and so I asked for special permission for the Friday of Mermagicon off, and I got up at 2 a.m., and I drove to Seattle, and then I flew from Seattle to DC, and then I went at Justine's house, and then we went to the convention Saturday and Sunday, and then on Monday we did our live stream, and then I flew back to Seattle, and then drove home, got home at midnight, and woke up and went to work on Tuesday. And then this week I'm doing a 5-day work week because I have to make up for the Friday that I said, please, can I go to a mermaid convention? And all my coworkers are like, you did what now? And I'm like, aha. But actually the good thing about my job at my local mega church is that people are actually like really cool about the mermaid thing. I mean, most jobs I have, people are nice about it, but I don't know. Like this one, it seems different because other times people like always like give me flack for it or kind of like embarrass me or like, oh, you're the mermaid. But this one, people just like, they still respect me for like who I am as an employee and a person and not just like, oh, she's a weird mermaid chick. So it's good. You know, there are people out there, and yeah, like, it's really funny, because, like, we had, like, one of our big burly pastors, he was like, I saw you do the mermaid thing. I'm like, yes, Pastor Doug. He's like, I followed you if that's okay. I'm like, it's fine, it's a public account. He's like, he's really cool. He's like, there's a guy I saw you swim with. Very brave of him. I really respect him. I'm like, thank you. He's gay. But yeah, it was good. So, you can find your people, even if you work at a place that's, like, you'd think wouldn't be accepting, like, your local church, but it's good. Anyways, What monofin do you recommend after the FinFun monofin? The Linden, or the Mahina, or the Luna. Those are the next steps. Or the Finnish Shooter, or Mertailor. But probably I would suggest a FinFun, because then you can shove, or a Luna, because then you can, or a Linden, because you can then shove it into a FinFun. And the Linden is Neum, and I like to go Neum. Yes. We got 15 people watching now. That is excellent. Happy tail tea time. Coffee. It's so good. Ooh. So I like hit a wall. I'm like, oh my goodness. I got all my things out. But yes, Galaxy Tales. Here, let us, for any of you who are new, let's take a look at this. Nope, not that. Let's take a look at this again. Look how beautiful it is. Look at all the detail. Look at all the gorgeousness. Look at all the galaxy. Ah! Thank you, Mermaid Vlogs, who did this. Look at it. It's so pretty. So there's me, and I'm actually on the side of the pool. Actually, here, let me get the, let me find out the before photo for you guys. Why did it log me off in my Google Drive? Rude. She's gonna post the before and after, and I'll post, like, the full picture on my Instagram in, like, a couple days, but I thought I'd post it right now. Okay, here we go. So, let me just download that super quick, and then I will pop it in to the things. Yeet. My hair looks super ugly, but it's fine. Okay, we gotta add a new image. I'm sorry if, like, there's, like, the fan noise. I really should get a microphone, but I don't. Because I'm like, why spend money on camera equipment when I could buy mermaid tails? But actually, I just ordered a ring light, which I'm actually going to share with my sisters, because they also make content. So my younger sister Ellie, she has a American Girl doll channel. Oops, what happened there? What? Why did that not work? And then my sister Jaira has a moderately okay TikTok, so we do contents. Oh, I know why. Okay, so sorry, please hold. I need to make this smaller. I was like, why is it a black image? And I'm like, oh, because it just zoomed into the black part. I am not so bright sometimes. Okay, are you ready for it? It's gonna be worth the wait. So, whoop, man, this is such a large image. Largo. Okay. No, that's not it, is it? What? Oh, oh no! Ah! Everything's got horribly wrong. Okay, this is the before. This is the before. So you can see I'm, like, at an outdoor pool, and there's just, like, stuff going on. There's people everywhere. Well, not people, but, like, junk everywhere. And grossness. And then this is the after. So this is me, still on that same side of the pool, but I'm, like, living my best life, looking at the stars and my fluke and all that goodness. Oh, goodness. I thought it didn't do that, but it does. Anyways, so before and after mermaid vlogs for all of your photo editing needs, because she's really good at the photoshops and stuff, because, you know, she does it professionally, not just, like, as a yahoo like me that's like, oh, I'm gonna make a thumbnail. So I actually did take some graphic design courses in high school, but they didn't do me much good. Like, I could do something like that, but nowhere near the, like, level of detail and beauty that she can do. So if you, like, if you have an ugly pool photo that you want to be fixed to be mystical, boom. Get her to do it. Commission her. She does, like, just, I think minor edits are $25, and then, like, for something full-blown like this, it would be $50. So, yeah. Just, I can't. Look how much better it looks. So yeah, I was just like, Abby, I'm like, I have an idea, but it's on a mediocre photo. Can you help? And she's like, absolutely I can. And I was like, actually, this is great timing, because I'm going to do a thing about my Galaxy Tales on my Tail Tea Time. So she was here. I don't know if she's still here, but Abby Mermaid Vlogs, good. I have a link to her website in the description, and you can just DM her on Instagram or send her an email. I have to use medical tape on my toes with my shooter, or else it grates my toes like cheese. Well, you found a solution, so that's not something to be sad about. There's a problem, and there's a solution. Some mermaids can't get past the problem, so good for you. Hoping my hair grows longer so I can use hair clips for my Mersona. Courtney's hair has grown like crazy, and I think she uses, like, super expensive, like, Moroccan oil stuff, and I'm like, oh, and here I am with my crusty, brusty I just showered, but it's all gross looking. My crusty, slightly damaged, dyed mermaid hair. I need to re-dye it, but I figured I'll swim a few times before I re-dye it. The girl who wears pants. I hate your username. Why? Pants are terrible. I mean, I'm wearing pants, but they're my not pants pants. I'm going to go to a party for a member of my pod in a little bit, in like a couple hours. And I'm gonna wear a cute outfit, but I'm like, why wear a cute outfit for TLT time when I could wear a comfy sweatshirt from Mermaid Vlogs and comfy pants from Thailand? So there's that. My dad wants to start mermaiding with me, but we cannot find a monofin with a big enough foot size for him. Do you have any recommendations? So my friend Wyatt, he's 6'2", and I gave him my Hydra monofin because I didn't like it that much. So the Mermaid Cat Shop, or just Hydra monofin, he is a size, he's a big boy. I think he's like a size 11 or 12 men's, and he fits it pretty good. And then my boyfriend Bryson is an anomaly, and he has massive, massive feet, like size like 14, 15, 16 men's, like sort of like, you can't find shoes big enough for you large. And he managed to squeeze, I don't know how, but he fits into my linden. Like, we pulled the straps like all the way back. But he fits in the linden. So those are the two I would recommend from personal experience. The Luna, like, Courtney wears it, and she's size 11's women's. So I would say anyone, like, past a size 10 men's probably wouldn't fit it. I know some guys wear the Mahina, but not a lot. There's a mermaid in our pod who has, like, very large man-sized feet, and, like, she wears the Mahina, so you can make that work. And she's tall, too. And Mer Taylor does have monofins, and yeah, maybe a size large, but I don't have a lot of experience with large Mer Taylor monofins for large people. I have experience with small Mer Taylor monofins for small people. Like, literally everyone in my pod, I think, that has Mer Taylor fantasies are all, like, my size. Like, Mermaid Zilda, who is teeny, and Ripple the Mermaid, who is, like, also teeny. Like, she's as short as I am. And Ravenna Mermaid, who is also teeny. Like, Ravenna and I are, like, almost the exact same size and shape. I think I might be a little bit curvier, but yeah, it's just really funny that all the people who have Mer Taylor fantasy monofins are, like, bouncy people like me that I know of. Hi, Sombra Egger. Emmy says, I have the Garnier Grow Strong shampoo and conditioner that's meant for helping your hair grow, and I don't dye hair anymore. Perfect. I'm due for a haircut soon. Yes, excellent. Thank you. You're welcome. Glad to help. If you guys have any questions like that, TLT time live streams are the place to do it. I'm definitely more likely to answer a question on here than a DM because I'm, like, actually actively looking at things, and it's good. Oh yeah, something I forgot to mention in my Mermaid Galaxy journey is that I dyed my hair galaxy several times. The first time was, I should actually look up again because I really want more dyed hair and I don't want to pay for it. So the first time someone was like, hey, I've got they're like, it was like this hair salon studio and they wanted to, like, do colored hair, and they're like, we actually want, like, good hair. They want to practice. And so I took a bus all the way out to Richmond, and if you live in Vancouver, you know Richmond is far away. It's like where the airport is, and anywhere where there's an airport is, generally in a big city, it's like way out. So anyways, I took a bus to Richmond, and I got my hair done, and it was like kind of like a dark blue to like a pink, and I really liked it. And then that faded, but it faded really nicely. And then I kind of waited around, and then the fall I got my hair done, but it, like, didn't last at all, and it was really sad, because it was a lot of teals, and teals don't last very long, which was, And then I just basically, with that bleached hair, I just dyed it a bunch with, like just Joico hair dye for the most part, and then I got all depressed, and I never did my hair, and it looked really bad, because I had my shaved side, and it was just, then 2 summers ago, when I got my silicone tail, a friend of a friend was doing hair dye, and so myself and Ravenna Mermaid, we got our hair, like, fully bleached, like, really professionally done by someone who actually knew what they were doing, and then, like, fully dyed, so I had, like, it was gorgeous. It was, like, purple and pink and teal, and it was, like, my favorite. It was, like, my favorite hair I've ever done. So you don't have your Hydra monofin anymore? No, but I have access to it. Like, right, and I swim all the time, so, like, if I because it was like originally mine. But he was like, I want a monofin. I'm like, you can have this one. I'm like, because I don't use it, because it's not really a good monofin for me, but it will be for you because you are long. So, but it was what was I saying? Galaxy hair dyeing. Oh yeah, and then that Galaxy hair that was professionally done faded, and so then I just like dyed over top of it a bunch of times, and now this is kind of the remnants of it. Just like the stuff that's pink was the stuff that was bleached. And so, I don't know. I'm still deciding. It kind of depends on... Oh, yeah! I forgot about that. It kind of depends on, like, where I feel like my hair should be. Like, if I want to continue with the hair dye. If I'm moving into something more professional, I want it not to be purple, but I want, like, nice, long, mermaid, pretty hair. It really depends. I'm just gonna wait until all this, like, bleach stuff grows out, because I sort of want my hair to be mostly healthy. I'll wait till this grows out nice snippy, and then we'll see. But for now, I'm just gonna keep box dyeing it like Arctic Fox because it's just fun and I like doing it. So that is that. But yeah, Hydra monofin. Sorry, I use it from time to time. Like I shoved it in my Finfolk one time. I was like, I need to test this. Give it to me, and it actually worked pretty well. So there's that. Anywho's, so another thing I forgot to mention. We're just gonna pop another image onto here. This is the good one. We'll take this one and we'll change it. So if you guys remember, a couple tail tea times ago, I got this done. Oh, it's super small. I got this done. It is a new tail design from the one and only Shop Vancouver Mermaid. Can I get a hell yeah? I'm gonna go over here because I don't like this lighting. Can I get a hell yeah? So, you guys might notice that it looks shaped similarly to my silicone tail. Oh, I love it every time I look at it. I'm just like, oh, it's so pretty. But it also looks like a certain tail that's poking out from above my head. So this is the squishy conglomeration of Mako and Galaxy. But as you can see, it's got elements of Galaxy that make it look like a Galaxy purple tail. Where's the image that I'm wanting to resize? Not that one, this one. So we've got some sparkles and stars, and I wanted it a little more, like, similarly done to what it was before, where it's, like, down on the side and not just sort of all over. So yeah, that's gorgeous, and one day this is going to happen. If I get it from Courtney first, it's going to have the linden in it, and I'm super stoked. And she may or may not be doing tails with fins now, so there's that. So yeah. Imagine your significant other being Nerd Made Faith, that'd be awesome. Well, one person in this world does not have to imagine, and I'm very happy. Hi, Nance, and hi, Anita. Wow, we got new people joining. Ooh, a whole 11 people on this live stream. Normally, Saturday live streams do a little bit better. I don't know why. This one's kind of not doing as well. I had a fantastic thumbnail, so I expect a good rewatch from this one, though. So, there's that. But yeah, so Galaxy Mako tail will come eventually. It'll be like a beautiful sunset galaxy. And of course, I would love to get this in the silicone tail one day, but that's just a one-day thing, because, oh boy, money! But I did just commission something from Mermaid Amathea. It's something very small, but it is mermaid scale bracers, which I'm really excited to get. So there's that. Yes. So I have an obsession with Galaxy tails, and people have an obsession with me in orange and yellow, so we're just gonna squish them together. So that's something that my FinFun Space Base Nebula tail made me realize, is that it doesn't have to be purple and blue and teal to be a Galaxy tail. Like, you can get it across fairly easily. So, happy times. Happy times. This stuff brings me joy. Coralport Studios is here. Hi! It's nice to see you. Simon Sadie's was in here earlier. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, we have... And, oh man, okay, let me just write out a list of all the things I would love to commission one day. So, let's see, okay, we're gonna start with tails. So first thing on the tail wish list, okay, wait, tails, wish list. So first is, like, orange galaxy, one for fabric, and then one for silicone. Another thing on the tail wish list is Mertailor Splish Splash Guppy. That one's fairly attainable. I would love to get that one. One that might not be so attainable is a Fin Fun Andromeda tail. Or is it Nebula? Okay, no. Andromeda, which is like their pink galaxy. So, calling out in case anyone's here is I really want a Fin Fun Andromeda, which is the pink galaxy tail. Anyone has that. If anyone knows of anyone that might be willing to sell it, anywhere from a kid size 12 up, please let me know. I would love to take it off your hands. I think that's kind of it for tails right now. Oh no, another thing I want is a Fin Fun custom designed Fin Fun to look like my galaxy tails. So like the third version of the like my silicone galaxy tail or the shopping through the mermaid galaxy. I'd love to get a Fin Fun version of that with their like find your own tail things. So there's something I'd love. So I think that's it. Maybe like a Fantasy 2 monofin, but that's kind of like that's kind of all I can think. That's all I should be thinking of right now for tail wish lists. So we still have, there's some tails I want, and then in regards to tops, I would love a Amathea top. I was just kind of waiting until she got better at tops, and hopefully she'll do some commissions. And I'm hoping for one to probably sort of match either like, I would probably say like my new orange one. Because that's probably a better idea. That's more sustainable. I would also love a Siren Allure. Oh no, right. No, I want it to be purple. Right, yes. Because I want a Siren Allure H2O top to match H2O-y style things. I've seen them in person. The sculpt is just gorgeous. I would also love a fabric version, which is in the works actually. Fabric version of my seaweed top, which is in the works right now with Ravenna Mermaid. And then, in regards to another top I'd like would be, well, this is probably going to happen, but like a full, like, tail, top, bottoms, leggings, bracers to match the new Shop Vancouver Mermaid tail, which will come eventually, which would be fantastic. So, Shop Vancouver Mermaid set orange. And then, another thing I'd love is just like my dream is to have like silicone tails, or everything that I have in silicone I want to match in fabric. So then I would like a Holly Faye, because she does custom amazing art, a swimsuit pattern by her to match a Siren Allure H2O. Yes. In the orange. So this is like all like several years down the road, but I'd love it. I think that's it for tops. Yeah, I should stop. My wallet is like, Faith, don't do this. But yes, there's still wish lists of things that I would love to commission one day. And then, of course, another tail would be like a Fin Fun version of the Orange Galaxy. I have a problem. I have a very large problem, but it's fine. Also, maybe a Mertailor custom would be gorgeous, but I'm not really into that eventually right now. I would love it, though, if he did offer it for his Guppy designs, because I feel like he just kind of, like, did enough, like, the bare minimum of Guppies just to make people happy. But I'm like, but the customs would be nice. Anyways, I'm very interested to see what a Haunted Space Green would look like. That would be interesting. In Norway, my time is 21:50. Wow, late. I'll have my first design of my dream silicone tail done once I can figure out how to combine Steve's Captain America star and Tony's Iron Man arc reactor. Ooh, man, that'd be so cool! Yes, just like the combining of personas and art. Like, if you can find the right artist... Wait a second. say, remember this? Remember this silicone/fabric tail design that I commissioned from Shop Vancouver Mermaid? Well, she can do that still. She has commissions for tail designs, so www.shopvancouvermermaid.com. She can do anything your heart desires. Silicone, fabric, concept art, whatever. Let her know I sent you. Excuse me. Can't wait to get the 2 tops from Courtney that fit my persona. Yes! Do it! Sorry. You know, the same green light color from Alien. Ooh, acid green, alien blood color on the tail would be cool. That would be interesting. I mean, I've got some few, like, greenish ones. But yeah. Anita says, I love and fun. I do too. I want to do that, but I want to be able to pay her for doing so. Yes, correct. Hi, I just got here. Hello, Coco Siren. We've got, like, 5 minutes left of live stream, so you're just in a little bit of nick of time. Sorry that, yeah, there's not, like, too many people watching right now. Don't get me wrong, I love, like, smaller live streams, because then I can actually, like, listen to everybody, but sometimes there's dry spells. What about a genie blue mermaid tail? I've got some blue colored tails. Like, probably the one that's most close is either my blue mermaid aqua tail or my light blue the two tails mermaid tail. Can you do an amp review? I should, yeah. I should do one of those. I do have a FinFun amp, and I kind of started editing my swim footage of it. Thank you for the reminder. I do have one, and I should review it. And I do have a Linden, and I should review it. I have a lot of things that I should review, but I don't. Yeah, I have a problem called I procrastinate making videos because I get distracted by other things. Well, if you have one, you don't need my opinion, because you can just form your own opinion on it. But yeah, it's a good time. I have coffee, but I haven't eaten anything, so my tummy is kind of like, why? No finful tops or tails? Well, we'll see what their new tails designs look like. I'm kind of like, about the new fabric. If you saw my latest tail tea time, it was a little, we were kind of like, uh-oh. What is your dream space mermaid swim destination? Space mermaid swim destination. It's a good question. In space. I don't know. I just love, like, swimming in the springs. The springs were gorgeous. I don't know. Just like, I just like swimming. Yeah, the Finfolk tops, they're just so expensive. I don't want to, like, taunt myself. Like, their tops are crazy expensive. And I don't know, there's not really one that, like, really grabs me, per se. Like, I don't know, like, the ones that are there are, like, beautiful. But I just, like, I don't know. Like, just some of them aren't really my thing. And that's fine. I want to swim in this Alexander Springs so bad. There's, like, better ones than Alexander Springs. There's Ginny Springs. There's Rainbow Springs. There is all the springs, and they're great. And yeah, in regards to their new tails, I'm gonna wait to see what they put out. I did see a beautiful rainbow one at Mermagicon that I'm like, ooh. Mermaid Cariel was wearing it. Yeah, Cariel was at Mermagicon, which is kind of cool, but I didn't really get to say hi to her. Like, I kind of awkwardly waved, I'm like, hi! And she was on the phone, she's like, hi! And she's like, ah, emergency! I was like, sorry, goodbye. Yeah, I didn't say hi to her, but in my vlog you might be able to see her in the background. She's very tiny and very cute and very low-key. So, I wish I could have, like, hung out with her, but I didn't, because I'm like, you don't know who I am, ha ha ha. Hello, you're a merman. Nice. But yeah, so eventually maybe another Finfolk, they did say, oh yeah, I should review them and say, hey, I posted, or I should email them and say, hey, I posted my review. Do you have a TikTok? I do have a TikTok. It's at NerdMadeFaith, just like everywhere. It would be interesting to see a mermaid swimming in space with a rainbow blend her. Hashtag 80s space travel. There is a mermaid who has a Merbella's that is like rainbow space and it's like, my everything. Like, I love rainbow tails, like, I really do. I just, like, it's not really a super part of my persona, but I'm always like, oh, rainbow tails are pretty. I do like them. So, yeah, eventually, like, maybe a rainbow galaxy tail, but probably not. I mean, I kind of have a rainbow galaxy tail, the first one that I showed in this video, so there's that, but yeah, I don't know. I just have an appreciation for rainbow mermaid tails. My friend Mermaid Zelda's getting a rainbow mermaid tail, and I'm really excited for her. But I'm like, meh. Like, you know, it's nice, but it's not, like, super high on my priority list of, I need to get this. Yes. Anyways, I should probably go, guys. I have, under all those tails is a bunch of laundry that I need to fold, and I need to put stuff in the dryer, and I need to get ready for my friend's party. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to give it a thumbs up, or subscribe, or comment down below, and I will see you guys probably next week for tail tea time, possibly on next Monday, or Sunday, perhaps. Anyways, love you guys lots, and I will see you later. Bye!